She gave everything so that he could fly, but when he rose, he crossed her out with one word. He didn't know that behind his back, she would begin a path that would turn pain into strength. When they met again, she was already someone you couldn't look down on, and for the first time, he realized that he hadn't lost his body, but his heart, which he would never touch again. Don't forget to subscribe and like so you don't miss new stories. Do you really think we can do it? Of course, Claire, I can feel it. This project will take off. Even though you sold the car and I withdrew my savings, we invested everything we had. But it will come back tenfold, I promise. Claire smiled. She looked at Ethan as if he was the man she had fought for. The banks, the debts, the falls. He stood in the doorway with a backpack and tickets to San Francisco. I'll be back in a month. I'll debug everything on site. There's already a meeting with the venture capitalist. I'll wait. I had no doubt. He left on Friday. The first week passed in silence, the second, with short messages. On the third, he stopped responding at all. Are you sure he's staying here? Claire looked at the hotel reception desk. Ma'am, Mr. Cole gave instructions not to connect his room. But I'm his wife. Sorry, it's his personal request. She went outside. The sun was in her eyes. She couldn't breathe. She waited for an hour. 2. Only when a man in a suit approached with a glass of wine and a thin woman on his arm did her heart clench. Ethan? Claire, what are you doing here? I tried to contact you. You didn't answer. I was worried. I'm busy. You see? Is it her? It's Sierra. We work together. Working? At the hotel? You don't understand. This is a different level. Sierra chuckled, pushing her hair off her shoulder. Is this your ex? Almost. Nice to meet you. Your husband is amazing. I didn't, Claire faltered. You didn't even call. You didn't tell me. Because you're in the way. In the way? Look at yourself. You're still the same. Sentimental, tired, heavy. You're not right for me. I believed in you. And that was nice, but I don't need faith now. I need success. Get her out of here, Sierra told the hotel employee. You can't. I can do anything. This is a private event. Claire watched them. She didn't scream, she didn't cry. She just stood there, until a voice came from behind her. Sorry, this woman is with us. Sam approached calmly, in a dark blue suit. There was no aggression or questions in his gaze, just a point of support. Claire, are you okay? No. Then let's get out of here. Hey, who the hell are you? Ethan snapped. Samuel Hawk, founder of Hawk Tech, and Claire's former roommate. You know her? Since 5th grade. And now we're back together. What? Your new boyfriend? Sierra snorted. No, he's just someone who can look at people for longer than 5 seconds. Sam took Claire's hand. Let's go. Where? Somewhere where you won't be a bother. They went out. The sun was still in her eyes. But now it didn't hurt to look ahead. It was you. Yes. You went after him yourself? Yes. And he didn't choose me. Sam was pouring tea. Claire was sitting at the wooden table by the window, wrapped in a soft gray cardigan. No tears, no words on her face. Just emptiness. I'm not asking why he did it. I'm asking why you went. Because I wanted to hear it in person, so I wouldn't have to think it out. And you heard it. Every letter. Does it hurt? Not like I thought. Not like a knife, like a fall. Quiet. Into yourself. Then you need to stay. For a couple of days? For as long as you want. He left, leaving a thin book next to her. The cover was beige. The inscription was in Chinese. Inside were tables, breath, structure. What is it? A system. I tried it myself once. Not because of my weight, but to rebuild my head. Do you think I want to lose weight? I think you want to feel strong. This is one of the ways. The next day, she got up before the sun. The kitchen was quiet. On the stove was a bowl of oatmeal and a note. This is the beginning. You don't have to be different. Just be. Better for yourself. She took a notebook and started keeping a chart. Day by day, food, water, breathing, movement. Not for him. Not for the mirror. For herself. Are you tired? Sam asked in the evening. Yes. Do you want me to leave you? No. Just be quiet next to me. A month has passed. You became calmer. I became myself. You changed. I came back. She opened an old folder. There were printouts of letters she had written to Ethan when he was still just dreaming about starting a business. Do you still keep it? Yes. So I don't forget what I went through. And now? Now I'm writing a letter to myself, a new one, with different words. Sam watched her work out in the backyard. Slow push-ups, breathing, stretching. No strain, no screaming. You are beautiful. I am strong. That is more important. You don't care what he will say when he sees you like this. I hope he won't say anything, because this is not his story anymore. They went out of town to a lake house. She sat barefoot on the veranda. Do you want to forget? No. I want to let go. Is it the same thing? No. To forget is to erase. To let go is to understand that it no longer holds. And me? He asked quietly. You are the one who did not press, did not save, just was. Is that enough? That's all. At night, she looked in the mirror. Her body felt lighter, her face was cleaner, but most importantly, her gaze. It no longer sought someone else's approval. Are you afraid to see him again? No. Why? Because if he sees me, he will understand that he has lost not his appearance, but his heart and his chance. She closed the book, crossed out the last line of the table. On the next page, she wrote 3 words. Now I'm ready. Are you ready? What if I say no? Then we turn around and go back. What if yes? Then we go in there. Together. Claire stood at the entrance to the banquet hall. A dress the color of the night sea, thick fabric, bare shoulders, high heels, hair sleekly pulled back. She didn't feel like a different person. She felt like she was herself. You're shaking. I keep my back straight. It's not shaking. It's adrenaline. Remember, you don't owe anything to anyone. But there's still something I want to show you. Jazz music was playing in the room. People were in tuxedos and evening dresses. Light was reflected in glasses and watches. Sam led her inside, not letting go of her hand. Welcome, Mr. Hawke. Thank you. This is Claire. Nice to see you, Miss Morgan. Several people turned around. Some recognized him. Some were old acquaintances. Some were from business circles. But not them. Not yet. He's on the right by the bar, Sam whispered. Who? He and she. Claire looked. Ethan stood there in a dark suit, Sierra in a scarlet dress. She was laughing, he was checking his notifications, serene, until he looked up. It can't be, Sierra breathed. It's her? It's her. They came. Claire? Good evening, Ethan. You look better, thank you. What are you doing here? I'm an invitee. By whom? By me, Sam said. Claire is my fiancée. Pause. Sierra frowned. Are you kidding me? No, we're together. Since you called her a heavy burden right at the entrance to the hotel. It was a misunderstanding, Ethan muttered. It was. But it doesn't matter now. I'm glad you found someone. And I'm glad you lost everything you ever had. You don't hold a grudge? I keep my posture straight. That's enough. Sam leaned slightly towards her. Do you want to leave? No. I want to dance. They walked out onto the dance floor. Sam put his hand on her waist. You are calm. I closed the door. He does not look away. Let him look. Now I am not hiding. Do you know what effect you had? I didn't try. I just showed up. What do you feel? Nothing extra. I am here. This is my stage, but not for them, for myself. You are beautiful. I am alive. The music ended. They returned to the table. A minute later, a man in glasses approached. Excuse me, Miss Morgan. Yes? I'm the prime contractor on the HawkTech project. We were just discussing your logistics distribution system. Have you read the specification? Yes, and it's brilliant. Thank you. Are you in charge? Now, yes. Ethan heard every word. He came closer. Claire, wait. No. You just haven't seen me for too long. Now it's too late. I'm sorry. I don't. She turned to Sam. It's time to go. Where? To a place where there is no need to explain anything. And when they were leaving, she looked back for a second, and she saw his gaze, lost, downcast. For the first time, quieter than hers. He wrote, Who? Ethan. What does he want? To meet, to talk. Do you want this? I want to hear why. Not because I expect an explanation. I just want to see what his voice sounds like now. Sam nodded. He didn't ask unnecessary questions. He just understood. Claire arrived at the HawkTech office half an hour early. She was sitting in the conference room with a cup of tea. When Ethan walked in, she didn't get up. Thank you for agreeing. I'm here on business. Sounds cold. It was. Now it's just honest. He sat down opposite. His posture was tense. His hands were clenched. Claire, I think about that night all the time. Why? Because I was wrong. You weren't human. Yes. I was scared. Then it seemed that everything would change if I chose a different life. And you did. She left. Are you surprised? A little. I'm not. He swallowed, looking at her longer than before. You're different. No, I'm the same. It's just that you're finally looking. I'd like to fix everything. I'm not a point of no return. He fell silent. A few seconds of silence, in which only her breathing could be heard. I'm in debt, Claire. My contract with HawkTech is on hold. I need 2 months to recover. Then you shouldn't have walked all over the guy who raised you. I didn't ask Sam for help. I asked you for help. And I don't believe in empty eyes anymore. He stood up and came closer. You know, I didn't think then. You didn't think. Exactly. Not about me. Not about yourself. Not about what you were losing. Do you want revenge? No. Then why don't you help? Because revenge is when you still care. But I don't anymore. He pressed his lips together and took a step back. I was your rock. No, Ethan. You were my time. Which is up. He looked down at the floor. Then I won't ask. That's right. You'll leave. And you won't show up again. That's all? That's all you deserve. He walked out slowly. She stayed. For a few seconds, she simply listened to the ticking of the digital clock on the wall. Sam came in later. How did it go? Cleanly. He tried to come back? He tried to remember who I am. But it's too late. You never doubted it for a second. I remembered looking in the mirror that night. And how I never want to go back to that Claire. Was she weak? No. She just kept the doors open for too long. Even to those who threw stones at her. Sam came closer. Did you tell him you love me? No. Why? Because it shouldn't be a weapon. It should be a choice. Then tell me now. I love you, not because you're here, but because you didn't take a step forward until I did. He smiled. Are you ready for the final step? What? The final break. The contract with his company can be cancelled. Do it. And no comment? Just let him get an official letter. No reproaches, no signature, just a logo and a date. That will be the loudest finale. And she walked out of the office, carrying a new folder. It contained everything that now belonged only to her: control, dignity, a step forward, and no regrets. Are you ready? Yes. Are you sure? It's not about being sure, it's about not waiting anymore. I'm going. Claire stood in front of the mirror. White dress, simple, without unnecessary shine, hair pulled back, almost no makeup. Only a slight sparkle in the eyes, which neither water nor time can erase. You look beautiful. I look honest. Are you worried? No. I've already experienced everything I could. Today is just a gift. Sam was waiting for her in the garden. Flowers, white chairs, friends, those who were there, and not a single person from the past, not a single one of those who had once called her a burden. Are you coming? He extended his hand. I'm coming. The ceremony was short. No speeches. Just a look. Just hands clasped in a ring. I didn't save you, he whispered. I didn't ask you to. But I waited. And I didn't know that you were the one who was worth all those years. After dinner, they were left alone on the veranda. Do you think he saw? Ethan? Probably. You wanted him to know? No. I wanted him to feel. Sam was silent for a second. I received a letter today. From the court? No, from his office. What did he write? Sorry for everything. Don't expect an answer. I didn't write. She put the cup on the table and looked at the stars. Are you happy? I am quiet, and silence is my new peace. Are you not afraid of the mirror anymore? I am no longer looking for approval in it. I see a woman who has let go. Everything, and everyone, who was not holding on. He was left alone. He had been alone since he left. He just realized it later. Do you regret it? No. Nothing? I only regret that I didn't leave earlier. But I'm grateful even for that, because then there wouldn't be now. The next day, Claire opened her laptop. Her name was listed by Forbes as a new partner at HawkTech. No mention of the past, just a resume, just projects, just the future. Will you give interviews? No. Why? Let people say what they want. I said enough when I was silent. Sam came up behind her and put his arm around her shoulders. Then just tell me. What do you feel? I feel like everything that was pain has become growth. That everything that was loss has made room. That I'm not the one he lost, I'm the one he never knew. She closed the laptop. She went to the window. Behind the glass was the sun, the city, new routes. What if he calls? Let him hear the beeps. Let him remember what silence sounds like. Have you forgiven? I have let go. It is louder than forgiveness. That's it? That's it. Which means that now it all begins. And she smiled. Not at him, at herself, completely herself, strong, calm, and never again, invisible.